Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've done a video or done anything with my blog, really. First off, Happy New Year to everybody. Welcome 2015, and it was a cool 2014, but that's that's what it was. That's what it is. I don't even know what I'm saying really, but focus on this video right here is just kind of put on a top five caps of the year in 2014. I was able to get an opportunity thanks to from the guys at Strictly Fitted. So shout outs to those guys and thank you for giving me a chance to contribute or express myself and say this is my personal top five caps of the year. So I was kind of surprised that it was up today when I was looking at their web blog, and I'm like, oh sweet. I noticed when I was checking through it, that they only put four. So this will be the top five. So I'll show my top five caps for the year, and it's kind of funny, but my written descriptions of each caps in my bio leading up to it was a bit long, so that might be why they didn't put it up. But this will be the video version of it, and it's just something that I'm trying to really commit to the new year. So I guess you can call this a resolution or whatever, but let's try to put up a new video each day, every day for the year. I know it's going to be a lot of little dumb videos, and it won't be just about caps. It'll just kind of be just like random stuff, or just something to put up. So if you saw my video from yesterday, after midnight, I kind of just decided to cook some bacon because I was hungry, and I had a few drinks, so help cure the hangover and whatnot. So that being said, let's just start things off with my top five fitteds. In no particular order, by the way. So this is hats that I felt were like that meant a lot to me, and it could even have been a top 15. I had like 15 caps to like really choose from, as far as like what hats I even considered. So I might do something like that a little later down the line, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. This one right here, as you notice, it still has the stickers on. It's shout out to the team at New Era Caps actually for sending me this. That's a gift, along with the box, which is hanging up in my closet right now. I don't really want to go grab it right now, but usually that's why the main reason the sticker stays on is just because when I'm at the rocket, I'll peel them off and just put it on my dresser or whatever. But for time being, this on because they've been in the box, in the display box. So this is the reason I chose this one is because it's an All-Star game hat, so it has the All-Star patch and with the stars on it. I actually did buy the one with the without the patch, but once I got this hat, I just gave my other hat to my brother. Diamond Air material. I was in love with the Diamond Air. I know for some people it's not their thing, or those that really into baseball, pure old school purists, really are like not really feeling it. I like it because it's versatile for me, as far as like I could just wear it any time of the year. It's really breathable, and I don't have to worry about like sweating too much in it or whatnot. So I like the technology that goes in it to keep my head cool and don't have to worry about sweating. The sweatband part, like sweating up in it, and it's real breathable too. So I could wear it like in any time, like on a hot summer day, or if I want to wear it in the winter, I could too. I haven't really done it like that, but that's what it is. Nice little twist on it because I've gotten a couple All-Star hats in the past, and it's just been like a regular game cap with the patch on the side and the little stars on the back. The patch is actually really nice compared to other years. It doesn't have a real super plastic feel, so which I like. So it feels like a legit patch or whatever they call it. But nice little twist too with the split panel on the front, kind of a homage to the host team, the Minnesota Twins, and their retro like batting helmets. where they had like that split. So I think I've seen a couple pictures of the 2015 All-Star caps, or like what they could look like, concepts. So this year's All-Star game is going to take place in Cincinnati, and they may do something with like the pillbox look inspired. But we'll see. We'll wait and see, and we'll see how that comes out when the All-Star game happens this year. But this is one of my this is Seattle Mariners top five, or Seattle Mariners All-Star 2014 All-Star game cap. So that's one of them. That's one of the caps I got. Another one. Let's go with this one right here. Once again, another gift from the New Era Cap Company. It's kind of is one of the perks of being part of the New Era team, or Crew Era team. Excuse me. I don't work for New Era, by the way. Just been blessed to be in a position where I can. I guess you can call me a brand ambassador, really. But nonetheless, this cap right here, so that's the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl champions, Super Bowl 48 champions cap. That patch right there does it for me, really. I remember this is like the only cap that I asked. I don't like to ask for anything, because I think anything at this point is just is bonus for everything they've done for me. So I love the company forever. But this particular hat was like, I'm like, Seahawks won the Super Bowl, like if there's any hat, like let me know, or like can I get like a championship hat or something like that. So this was like the only one, and it probably will be the only one unless the Seahawks repeat this year. But basically nothing too different other than just the patch itself, really. But this is definitely more of a sentimental value cap. Growing up as a lifelong Seahawks fan, ever since I knew about football, from like age 5, 6, or whatever. Well, yeah, 6 when I first grade. So since I knew about football, and growing up with the team, and those years where we weren't too good, and so like the Super Bowl and all that, and their run this year is it meant a lot to me as a fan, and they're looking good right now. So they got their number 1 seed. They got home field throughout. So hopefully we got a repeat, and gotta knock on wood, but I did place a preseason futures bet on them repeating. So hopefully I get a little money out of that too. And honestly, if it does happen, I'll get more hats to commemorate and celebrate. But yeah, this was more this a sentimental thing, and it's something that, as a fan of the team, football's my favorite sport too. So this is obviously my favorite team, and hopefully we'll do big things. We'll have a nice run over the next several years, and we'll see how it all plays out. But just to know that I lived through, I was able to witness the championship team win. It means a lot to me. So that's kind of more of a sentimental thing. So that's another one for my. That's a 2 out of 5 so far. So let's go with this one right here. Yeah. So this one's New York Yankees red Heritage Series cap. There's a lot of. This is more of a backstory to it. This is once again a gift from the New Era. So appreciate it. I never complain. And this is really a nice cap, and this is really have a nice story. Or like, if you don't know the story behind this cap, it's pretty fascinating that it wasn't actually that long ago even. So for those that aren't familiar with the story behind the cap, back in '96, Yankees were in the World Series at the time. It was Jeter's rookie year, I believe, and Spike Lee, the guy that makes movies and whatnot, Do the Right Thing, He Got Game, etc. And Mars Blackman for those that are into sneakers and Jordans and all that. Anyways, that's a influencer, and he wanted to have a red Yankees hat to match with his red Yankees jacket, because back at that time, you couldn't really you wouldn't find any like other hats in like different colors, so it's mostly just the only hats you really find was just team hats. So you wouldn't be able to find like even like a royal blue like Yankees hat. It would be like the navy Yankee blue hat, game day hat. Up till that time. So Spike just went up to New Era. He requested for a red hat. New Era said like, look, we'll do it, but we have to go through the Yankees people. We have to ask the owner, Steinbrenner. And Steinbrenner was oddly enough cool with it, because he's definitely a guy that's a little more old school, a little more traditional. I know on the team, one of their team policies is you gotta keep a clean face, no facial hair. So that was kind of a surprise, but it's a good surprise. And luckily enough, Spike had the red hat, and it's actually, I think it's the exact one, but it's in the headquarters, in their headquarters up in Buffalo right now, and then behind like the display of the history of the company over the years. So it's kind of a cool thing to know. And obviously the rest is history, as you see, with New Era blowing up past 15 years or so. So that's the story behind it. I love the detail on this here. I still got the tag on because it came in a red box. There are two versions that came of it. This one's a wool one. There's also a leather set that's like $100 for each of the hats. So it came in red, navy, Yankee navy blue, and white. I don't think there's a black one, but nonetheless, there's just good detail on it. It's all about the details and the little things on this. So has that New Era flag. On the right, though, it has the 96 World Series patch here. Usually when it comes to patches, it'll be on this side here, but because it's New Era Retro is on this side. So nice touch with the sticker too. Heritage Series, which is kind of in the past year, they released like a bunch of like retro cats from like 93, 1934, and to celebrate like to kind of like retro it to really like retro. So they used the materials and like the look and design from that era, from that time. So, and then the inside's really nice. It has a nice satin liner with like his with a graphic of his signature throughout. And cool little thing is has that too. So if you're familiar with his like movies, like it'll typically say instead of like a Spike Lee film, it's a Spike Lee joint, and so that's stitched on there. So it came in a nice red box too, so that's kind of cool. I will probably wear it at some point. I just once I do, it'll cut off the tags and stickers will come off, and so I'm usually a no stickers hat guy. So the exception of the little hologram on that. So that's that hat. So that's 3 so far. I know this video is going to be a little long, but I'll probably just slice it. So yeah, but let's go with this one here. A lot of people were hyped about this one right here. This because it's different. It's a minor league cap. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, based out in Philadelphia. I believe they're a AAA affiliate of the Philadelphia Phillies. I don't really follow minor league all that much, so I'm not as familiar with. But that's a team. They came up with a cool concept of hey, we're gonna have like bacon themed uniforms. So their jerseys have like bacon, jersey, like not made out of bacon, actual bacon, but like on the graphic it's a bacon with the bacon trimming stripes or whatnot, and bacon hats. So this was kind of somewhat big news, really. And I remember I was on the fence when I first heard about the cap, but it was really until like a friend of mine on Facebook, who I haven't really talked to in years, is like a high school friend, so a friend I knew since childhood. He's like, "Yo, man, you need to get up on this cap." And I'm like, "Really?" I was like, "Okay." I was like, and like, this him saying that is like, okay, yeah. It's like, yeah, why not? And then like I looked at the price, and the price was right. On the website, I went to the team website. The hat was $28 plus $5 for shipping, so it's like the price of a retail cap. So I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. And it was crazy about it though that it was delayed, because I guess they oversold it, and the demand was really higher than what the expectation was. So I got an email from the website, from the team page, and saying that, hey, your hat's in order, but it's going to be like a couple 2-3 week delay because we gotta make more. And I found that crazy because I'm like, whoa, I was like, didn't expect that at all. But it did come a couple weeks later, and eventually got it. And the cool little detail behind this is, as you see on the, it's embossed. It says a team name, Iron Pigs. So, one of my reasons, unless you're like vegetarian or it's against your religion, I don't know too many people that don't like bacon, unless you fit into that category of being a vegetarian or it's against your religion. If those don't apply to you, you'll probably like bacon, some form of it. I know they come up with weird stuff over the years, like bacon toothpaste, and I've heard of bacon condoms too. So it's like bacon everything is crazy, but it just shows my love for bacon. And yeah, man. It was kind of funny that I was like, it took a friend or two. It was like, hey man, you need to get this cap. So it's funny because I haven't talked to them in years, but this shows how passionate I am about caps. So when someone tells you need to get it, you probably should. So it's as odd as it sounds. So that's that one. So I got one more cap to do, and then that's it for my top 5. So this one's definitely brings a lot of childhood memories for me. Japanese exclusive Simpsons hat, done in black and wool, and I grew up watching the show. So it came out in 1989. I was like 6 when it came out. So I grew up watching it. I had like the book. I have a few books. I got DVD sets of like every season that's been released up to this point. They released 17 seasons. I got all the DVDs, and I watch a lot of them, with the commentary. But with this hat, I had to go through a few channels because it was a Japanese exclusive. So obviously in the States, it's a little more. So you had to pay a little more to get it. So I went through a website that's like a third party, Rakuten.com, which you can also type in buy.com and take you to the same website. But I was looking, and they're a third party in a sense. So like they're like the middleman. So you can buy a cap from like straight from a Japanese store, and then they'll send you emails and whatnot, and then you just go back and forth. It's like, okay, are you confirming this price? Can you confirm the address? And it's in Japanese, but then you can always let them know, hey, I don't speak Japanese. Can you send an English text so I can reply and respond back? So it took a little back and forth for the logistics part of it, and it costs a lot more for shipping, which sucks, because I feel like for the hat you're almost paying double for the hat. So it's like, a lot of countries it sucks too with the taxing and the shipping, because you gotta pay like double the price of the retail essentially. So this hat is like $90, which I didn't want to pay. I mean, it's a $40 cap really, but the shipping has killed me, man. Or something. It was ridiculous. But anyways, so that's why it's hard for me. As much as I love hats from Japan, there's a lot of cool hats I've seen, and I've got a few when I wasn't there years ago, but shipping sucks. But with the cap, they did have a big collection of Simpson New Era this year, or in 2014, and most of them were typically like Bart's, this Bart or Homer on the cap in a few different colors. But I wanted something that had the family, so obviously the Simpson family on there. The only thing that I wish they had it is them on the couch, because the couch gags are like a big thing, in the Simpsons episodes. They're kind of the intro to the beginning of the show. But this is awesome, and definitely kind of cool to have something that represents like one of my favorite shows, and something that I could definitely lives like a whole life and then still going, which is crazy. But who knows when it'll stop, but it's a cash cow for sure. So that's that. So that's all of my top five. That's it for my top five. For some reason on Strictly Fizz is this particular hat that they don't include. So on my blog I do have it, and with a small run up of it too. So just a quick run through one more time of all the hats. I'll try to see if I can just kind of display it in a way that you can see all five at the same time, but probably be kind of tougher than it'll look. Oh, here we go. So yeah, so that's it. Thanks for y'all for watching. And yeah, like I said, like I'll probably do some more, like obviously more hat stuff, so I'll definitely bring back more like the tip of the caps and whatnot. But obviously do random, and like just do more random stuff too. This would kind of just do more blogging, because I've been kind of off that for a while, and just be random stuff too. So yeah, like probably for next time I'll probably talk about like the reason behind this beard going on. So thanks for all for watching. Yeah, so I'll probably just put one long video up, and then what I'll end up doing is just like kind of just slicing each video. So you can watch a long, super long extended version, or just kind of just a short version of each cap. So till next time, holla at your boy. This is Van. I'll be right back doing the same damn thing tomorrow. Holla.